for more people to arrive before we start the event. And we'll keep you posted. Thank you very much for coming.
The crowd is amazing. I'm really glad lots of people have come.
Because I've been hearing about this for so long.
It's been going on for so long now. It's not only affecting honeybees, it's actually affecting other butterflies.
Everything.
Birds are now affected. And just think, if it's doing this to insects, what is it doing to our bodies?
It's neonicotinoids. It's
Exactly.
the same thing as a cannabinoid, but
Exactly.
there's nicotine in our fucking corn.
Exactly.
I want to save the bees. I mean, bees are like our lifeblood. Without bees, there's no fruit, there's no vegetables. So it's insanity. So I'm here for the cause.
I think that people are really well-intentioned when they chant "Save the Bees," but we need to get more information out there about what is colony collapse disorder. How can people actually address colony collapse disorder, which has been found to be neonicotinoid based?
Everyone who's a beekeeper right now should be concerned and should be in this park to carry a coffin full of 1 million dead bees with us. Thank you for coming.
I'm here today to join my beekeeping colleagues and folks from around Ontario to demand an immediate moratorium on the use of neonicotinoid pesticides. The one message I'd like people to think about is, are you willing to risk 1/3 of the food products on your plate in order to maintain profit for the agrochemical lobby? I would argue no. The best way to avoid a neonicotinoid is to buy an organic product.
Honeybees are responsible for pollinating our food, and not only honeybees but wild pollinators, and if we're losing all our pollinating insects due to indiscriminate pesticide use, then we're going to face some serious food security problems.
We're here because we're honeybee keepers, but this is affecting not just honeybees, it's affecting all the pollinators, wild bees and other insects and birds, and actually it's getting into the water system as well and affecting the aqua life too. So it's a larger issue than just particularly honeybees, but we're focusing today on the honeybee issue.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Millions Against Monsanto. We are extremely excited to celebrate with you that we are putting down Monsanto, aren't we? Absolutely. Today we are here to truly band together to say that bees are our future. Bees supply more than 1/3 of our food supply. Without the bees, we really do not have food to feed the future.
Contact your MPP. This is an election year. Let's get these neonics banned. And it isn't just in agricultural use. They're used somewhat in the city, although there's the cosmetic pesticide ban. You're going to find neonics in your animal's flea collar. You're going to find that a lot of the quote-unquote bee-friendly plants that you buy from the nursery have actually been treated with neonics.
People are planting more native plants in their gardens. The things that we'd find in the woodlands here are daisies, asters, dandelions, goldenrod, all these things that we want to get rid of out of our backyards and our gardens are actually the bee-friendly ones and the ones that are going to be helpful. And there are a lot of different plants. You can go to a nursery or go to a farmer's market actually and ask the farmers who are selling plants what's good for the honeybees or bees and pollinators, and they'll give you advice.
And today we're marching against Monsanto, but in all reality, we're marching against all corporations who put corporate wealth ahead of human health and our environmental health. As a young person, it's hard for me to believe that we have to fight our own government in order to protect our bees, to protect our food. Write to our Minister of Health, our Minister of Environment, and our Minister of Agriculture, and let's demand change together. Thank you. Hey, hey, ho, ho! GMOs have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! GMOs have got to go! Hey, hey, ho, ho! What we're going to do is we're going to process Sez. We're going to take a shortcut across the park. We're going to process Sez on University Avenue. Please show off your morning armbands. At that point, we're going to turn right by the Parliament buildings, where I will then load 1 million dead bees into the coffin. We have 4 pallbearers and all of the bees were donated by anonymous beekeepers. I'd like to thank those people most sincerely and everyone involved. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
These dead bees represent only a small number of bees that we have lost repeatedly each year since the introduction of neonicotinoids in Ontario. We're not going to stand for it anymore. We now have about 1 million dead bees in the coffin. This is one of the queen bees I found from a donor, so I'll put her in last. Queen bees used to live on average for 7 years. Now we're lucky if we get a year. It's not a coincidence. Ban neonics. As I said, I don't think I need to say anymore. We've got a coffin full of dead bees. Unless you and I make change, ban neonics now, this will continue to happen. This is our first collective action of this sort. It won't be the last until we ban neonics. Ban neonics now!
We're going to start the march. If you follow me, we're going to go east on Wellesley to Yonge, north on Yonge to Bloor, and west on Bloor to Christie Pit. We're going to have a great day, and we're going to create a lot of awareness. Hell no GMO! We say no to Monsanto! We say no to GMO!
I think the objective of bringing people out together to talk and meet and organize around issues that they're concerned about is our active democracy. When we leave our democracy up to a once every 4 or 5 year vote, we're not really taking active responsibility. So actions like this can sometimes jolt people awake, maybe get them talking about an issue they've never heard about before. And sometimes using things like theater and music can engage people in a way that an essay or a news clip will not.